I don't understand why Donald Trump is so anti-Ukraine. I think he's brain dead when it comes to that country and that terrible war that's been ongoing for 3.5 years. I think he's living in the pre-2022 era when we all thought Russia had probably the second most powerful army in the world. It turned out to be a complete paper tiger. I mean, now they're calling on other countries to help them, but Ukraine can't have other countries helping them because North Korea has been sending troops now for well over a year into that meat grinder. And now he's calling on Cuban troops, apparently. Cubans are going over there to fight for Russia. Now, they're untrained. They're going into a meat grinder. The Ukrainians have become very, very sophisticated. They've become very well armed and very well trained and very smart in 3.5 years. They've had to learn the hard way because basically nobody's fucking helped them very much. We've given them dribs and drabs of equipment. But basically, we've sat back on the fence and let him get on with it, which is appalling. Slava Ukraini, by the way, I've always been a supporter, as you know. Same goes for Israel. I think they're amazing. And what we've done without them in the Middle East and sorting out the Hezbollah and hopefully sorting out Hamas, but that's not going very well. The Hamas thugs who are, killing their own people in the streets of Gaza and nobody demonstrating about that and saying anything. But poor old Ukraine, again, that terrible meeting. And I think it's just incredible. So it behaves the Americans to do something about it and do something positive. But then, of course, Putin plays the ace and he calls Donald Trump just prior to the meeting, and we'll have a meeting and, we'll have a peace meeting in Budapest, in Hungary. Viktor Orban's over the moon because he's pro-Russian, even though he's part of the EU. And how are they going to get there? Because they've got to fly over NATO territory. And he's under an arrest warrant. So when the aircraft gets airborne from Moscow, where's it going to go? What's the route it's going to take? It'll be most interesting to see. And will the NATO countries force it down and arrest Putin? In your dreams. Of course they won't. They should. Wouldn't it be wonderful, my God? Wouldn't that create a stir? That would change the political rhetoric, and boy, that would really be something else. But it won't happen. It won't happen. You can bet on that, Trump will be there and Putin will be there and playing the marionette again, play the good guy, and poor old Ukraine's the one that suffers on a daily basis, 24 hours, 24/7, missiles, drones, indiscriminately being fired all over the place, the electricity grid being attacked, so the poor old Ukrainians have got a winter coming on now, and it's very cold there, and they're going to suffer once again. And the Europeans sit back and they talk the talk, but we don't walk the walk. We should just go in there. We know they're a paper tiger, the Russians. Their army's pathetic. And on a one-to-one basis, they're hopeless. I mean, they'd probably rate us about number 10 in the world now. But he doesn't seem to understand it. I don't know what Putin's got over Donald Trump, but he's got something over him. There's something doesn't play out right for me. It does not play right for me at all. Here in the UK, we have immigration out of control, left-wing rhetoric that's causing problems and making everybody's life a bloody misery. Phone bills go up, electricity bills go up, everything going up, inflation getting out of control, the Bank of England pontificating with that disgraceful chairman who sat there on his arse for years as the chairman there with his, we'll keep inflation at 2%. That was what he's supposed to do. It's never even come near that. And now it's well over 4% or even more, even though officially they say 3.7. We know it's well over 4%. Have you done any shopping recently? Have you seen your electricity bill go up? Yep. It keeps going up because Ed Miliband, that net zero czar, that horrible little man, he makes our life a fucking misery. This government are atrocious. The worst government since I've been living in the UK, actually that I've known. I mean, they are the worst government. The Labour Party have always been pretty bad. And these people voted for them and gave them that huge majority. Why did you do it? And why have we got a Labour Party government in power in Australia? Beyond my comprehension. And Canada, you voted for Carney. Oh, God. I don't understand it. Anyway, Giorgia Meloni is my heroine. I think she's amazing. The Prime Minister of Italy, she's incredible. And there's quite a lot of people in the EU now that are getting tired of this fucking left-wing rhetoric, and we're all learning the lessons. And in the UK, and we're turning, us conservatives who are down the middle are turning more and more far right because we're tired of the left making our life a fucking misery. Please explain to me also, to my American, what was this King's rally over there? First of all, you don't have a king. You have President Trump. He's a president. He's not a king. And what would all the rallies and some of the photos apparently were photoshopped from Boston, or from the Boston Marathon of a few years ago. But anyway, you don't believe anything you see now. I mean, once upon a time, a picture was worth 1,000 words, and now they can be AI. You can have an AI of me, or you can have an AI of any actor, and they can even do your voice. Once they get that thing, they can do it perfectly. So you can't believe a word you say. You can't believe a word on these memes. Is this me doing this, or is this artificial? No, it is me, I assure you, yeah. Because E equals MC squared. Because the chat GTP couldn't, well, actually it could, couldn't it? Because it's far cleverer than I am. I don't even know why I said that. Well, why not? Well done to the Denver Broncos, who stunned the New York Giants. This is from American College, and scored 33 points to win 33-32. And apparently it caused a huge furore. It was in the last quarter. I didn't watch the game, but I'm just saying it because my family live in Denver and they're great Denver Broncos supporters. Well done to them. Anyway, and I think American football is terrific. And it's nearly as bad as boring as cricket, isn't it? 5 hours for a game. Have you ever been to an American football match? It's fantastic. Three or 4 seconds of action, and they all walk around and have a chat in the sideline. And there's 600 people on every team. No, there's not. But there's about 60 odd as the offence, and then there's the defence. I do know that. It's a funny game. But Americans love it, and they all get about £10 million a day or something. I don't understand that either. They do. The salaries paid to these sportsmen and women, it's like Formula One. I mean, these racing drivers who drive a car, and they're paid millions. And they can't even get to the first corner in the sprint race on the weekend. And the two McLarens wiped each other out. Well done to Oscar and to Lando. I thought that was brilliant. I think it's fucking hilarious, to be perfectly honest. It bores the shit out of me, but I watch it. The only sport I really loved watching was BSB Motorsports and the Isle of Man TT. And now it's on some fucking channel that I don't pay to. Because you've got to pay extra now for all the sporting events. Really pisses me. I can't watch my British superbikes. But anyway, it's just what it is. C'est la vie. Just get on with life and keep smiling. Support Britain. Wave your flag. Where is it? Where's my flag gone? Oh, fuck's sake. There it is. Nah. I'm proud to be British, and I always will be. And you should be too. Be proud to be British and wave your flag and hang it outside your house and put it on your car. And any of these lefties who come and say to you, what are you doing waving? No, I find that offensive. Take the flag and stick it where the sun don't shine. You know what I mean, Governor? Anyway, enough for today. It's Monday, and it's, what was the date today? It's the 20th of October. Can you believe it? Winter is on its way. Overcast and dull and a bit cooler tonight, but not too bad. I love you all. Take care. Have a good one. If you can't be good, be careful, as my dad used to say. I love you all. Take care.